The pressure is mounting in Pittsburgh, and the Steelers' offensive crisis has taken explosive new turns. After a streak of 3 losses, including a painful interception by Russell Wilson against the Chiefs, the team faces a crossroads. Who's to blame? Disagreements in the locker room and external criticism, even from NFL legends, only add fuel to the fire. And it doesn't stop there. Wilson still believes that amnesia might be the key to salvaging the season. Stick around until the end because these twists are unmissable. Oh, and don't forget to like the video. The Steelers are in a tough spot, and the blame game is well underway. After 3 consecutive losses, with the most frustrating moment coming in the Chiefs game, all eyes are on the offense. Specifically, a red zone interception by Russell Wilson that changed the game's trajectory. Now, there's a clear disagreement within the team about what exactly went wrong. Let's recap. Early in the game against Kansas City, Pittsburgh scored a touchdown, but the play was called back due to a penalty on tight end Darnell Washington. On the next play, Wilson forced a throw and ended up tossing an ugly interception. That was all it took for fans and analysts to start pointing fingers. Some blamed wide receiver George Pickins, who appeared to slow down mid-route. Others thought that, as a veteran, Wilson should have read the situation and avoided the throw. Head coach Mike Tomlin was quick to defend Pickins, stating that the receiver's route had nothing to do with the interception. However, Arthur Smith, in an interview with Brooke Pryor, seemed to offer a different perspective. Without directly accusing Pickins, Smith made comments implying the wideout may have misexecuted his route, contributing to Wilson's error. While Tomlin shielded his player, Smith hinted at lessons to be learned. The drama escalated with Terrell Owens, who didn't hold back on social media. He called out Pickins for not finishing his route, making the interception easy for Chiefs defender Justin Reed. There's no denying that Pickins is one of the NFL's top receivers, but his frustration sometimes shows on the field, raising concerns. Having played in systems with weak offenses and inconsistent quarterbacks, his frustration is understandable. Still, since Wilson's arrival, Pickins has been thriving, making the most of opportunities when the ball comes his way. Analyzing the play, assigning blame isn't so simple. Pickins appeared to be running a 4 verticals concept, but slowed down and looked at Wilson before finishing his route. Even so, the ball was already on its way when he reacted. While Pickins might have run harder, Wilson's decision to throw in that moment seemed doomed from the start. Smith's subtle remarks might have carried a slight critique for both players. Ultimately, the message is clear. There's plenty to fix in Pittsburgh, and it needs to happen fast. So, Steelers fans, who do you think was more at fault on that play? Russell Wilson or George Pickins? Share your thoughts in the comments because now we're diving into Wilson's unusual solution to turn things around. Russell Wilson wants the Steelers to develop amnesia, but not the bad kind. After 3 straight losses, including a string of painful turnovers, the quarterback believes the team needs a shift in mindset to salvage the season. With the Bengals coming in hot for Week 18, Wilson pointed to something he learned during his Super Bowl days. Move on, no matter what happens. You've got to have amnesia in this game, Wilson said. There are going to be highs and lows during a game, during a season, but the key is to move forward, get to the next play. That's crucial to winning in football. All right, Russell, forgetting mistakes is important, but let's be real. The Steelers' issues go beyond mentality. One of those issues? Wilson himself and his recent struggles protecting the ball. Over the past 3 weeks, he's racked up 2 interceptions and 2 fumbles, mistakes that were uncharacteristic earlier in the season. Wilson acknowledges that both he and the offense need to step up, but that doesn't mean abandoning their style of play. We need to focus on fundamentals, play clean football, he explained. We still have to be aggressive in our approach. We can't play conservatively, but we need to get the small details right. One thing Wilson excels at, as fans know, is throwing deep balls. When he's on target, it's a thing of beauty. The recent issue has been decision-making, something he admits needs work. Even so, he remains confident and optimistic despite the setbacks. You can't take 1 or 2 bad plays and judge the whole season on that, Wilson defended. You have to look at the entire body of work. Football is an imperfect game. Now, with the Bengals ready to bring the heat, the question remains, can the Steelers find this selective amnesia and get back on track? Steelers fans, the team's problems go far beyond forgetting mistakes. You can't win by ignoring turnovers or a lack of chemistry on offense. Wilson is right about fundamentals, but is there still time? Share your opinion, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all the latest Steelers updates.